Hi, I'm Brent. Today we've got the update for you for Motor Magazine Hot Tuner Challenge, sponsored by Toyo Tyres, for the 2015 test at Eastern Creek. It's late Monday night. We've finished the final little bits and pieces to make sure the car is ready for the test by Warren Luff and the rest of the journalists at one of Australia's top motoring magazines, Motor. This is about the 4th or 5th year that Motor Magazine have run this Hot Tuner Challenge. There's quite a few workshops coming from all around Australia. Rob Herod with his Fords, Guy Harding with his VWs, just to name a few. And all these teams and workshops will be at Sydney Eastern Creek on Tuesday and Wednesday for a combination of track testing on the South Circuit, drag strip testing at Western Sydney Dragway, or Sydney International Dragway as it's now known, skid pan testing, just normal overall road car testing, and of course dyno test at an independent workshop close to the facility at Eastern Creek. So what I want to do just in the next quick couple of minutes is give you a quick snapshot of some of the modifications that we've got in our car, and you'll notice on the bottom of this video some links to our Facebook page to a dedicated album with all the individual photos of these complete parts as they've been fitted to the car for this particular test. And we won't focus on any particular parts, we'll go through them rather quickly, but if you want some more particular information on those, you can contact us at the workshop or send us an email, but take your time to have a look at the individual photos so you can see how these things work. So it's a combination of brakes, handling and power. And the thing you've got to remember is this car being probably the most modified MY15 WRX in Australia at the moment, you've got a whole heap of individual components brought together as a complete package that we can offer you depending on your car, no matter where you are in Australia, and technical support around the world. So most people want to know, first of all, well, what have we done to the engine? So up top, this is the first release for the Process West Verticooler kit. Kevin Westblade only finished this literally last week, and I got permission off him to talk to you about it today. It's probably a little bit of an earlier release because they're actually not in full production yet, but this particular intercooler replaces the factory Topman intercooler with new hard pipe kit all the way from the turbo, which is down underneath. Comes with a pretty trick little garnish on the front, because remember, you can't replace the factory plastic engine cover. I'll get my cameraman to come around the side. Some of these parts you can't see, but we'll show you in the still photos. Down here we've got replacement GFB lightweight crankshaft pulley kit. Buried right down the bottom is the electronic adjustable blow-off valve, which is adjustable in the cabin, so you can change it from loud to quiet, externally venting, internally venting. Part of the engine bay upgrade, you'll see here's got the Z-Tronics E-Flex sensor kit, which measures the fuel on the engine side to send a signal back to the factory ECU, which is enhanced using Exutech tuning software and advanced tuning tools, tuned by MRT as part of our XC Power Kit package, which is a combination of the XA kit, which is a custom tuned factory ECU maximum reliability with no mechanical mods, the XB kit, which is a combination of that custom tune then tuned and adjusted to suit the turbo back exhaust using factory rear mufflers, so it looks stealthy from the back but it still sounds good, because if you change the rear mufflers on an MY15 with a complete exhaust, frankly I think it sounds absolutely horrible. The XC kit is then a further refinement of that custom tuned kit with the E-Flex sensor kit, which allows you to run factory ECU tuning with anywhere from 98 octane fuel to Caltex E-Flex 10, United E85, or any combination in between. So the ECU self-adjusts based on mixtures and physical fuel tank fuel coming out of the coming into the engine without having to switch maps or anything like that. So that's the power side, well over 235 kilowatts at the wheels. Unbelievable torque, really good fun car. Not a lot of increase in peak boost, but a huge increase in maintaining torque, because these cars are so detuned, frankly, because I think Subaru doesn't want the WRX to be as quick as the current model STI. As far as brakes, on the front we've got a MRT big brake kit, which is a combination of a custom STI 4-pot caliper with a DBA 5000 T3 slotted rotor, MRT sports pads, and stainless steel brake lines. On the tyres we've got the Kumo Le Sport KU39 road track tyres, which is a 18-inch tyre on an ROH course 18 by 8 with a plus 45 offset on the wheel. On the back, we haven't managed to get the STI brake kit to fit yet because there's a little bit more modifications needed. So we've opted for the DBA slotted T2 rotor because interestingly on the back of the Subaru WRX it's actually not a ventilated rotor. Interestingly on a BRZ it is actually ventilated. So if you want to update and you know how to make it fit, you can put a BRZ disc on the back of a WRX with some other modifications and the right caliper. We're running MRT Sports pads with stainless steel brake lines with a factory rear caliper, and of course the Kumho tyres and the ROH wheels on the back. And the thing that you can't see, and I get my cameraman to go over there and just look back at the car, you'll notice the car is lowered a little bit front and back because very hard to see, but I'll show you in the still photos. We've got MCA red coilovers designed and tested and manufactured here in Australia by Josh Coote, who's the son of Murray Coote, one of Australia's best known suspension tuning gurus. The car's also got a package of white line upgrades as well. One of the noticeable things is the positive shift kit to improve the gear selector mechanism, because this having the 6-speed transmission with the cable connection and not a mechanical connection like the 6-speed in the STI. A little bit average on the way that works, but some of the things that can improve it are quite easy with a positive shift kit push. And I'm trying to think what else I've forgotten about that's on the list of goodies for this particular car. That's probably about it. Whole heap of R&D has gone into the car. Obviously it's been custom tuned and tested on the dyno, and with our partner workshops, Ecotec UK, DBA, GFB, MCA suspension, and of course Kumho tyres and ROH wheels. We're pretty looking forward to this fun day tomorrow out at the track. So how can you get more information? Well, you can follow it on Motor Magazine as they do their updates. You can follow us via our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and of course you'd have a look at the still photos that will load onto this channel here onto our Facebook page shortly. But for now, I'm Brett Middleton. It's time to go home, have an early night because we're going to be up really early at the track tomorrow, and I'll do some more video updates as I can. Bye for now.